So I'm going to be asking my favorite question because I love talking about the year I came to Sri Aurobindo and the mother. For me, it was like I used to pinch myself in the bathroom that how can, this be true? I couldn't believe, one, how perfect Sri Aurobindo is. Then I couldn't believe what have I done to receive it, you know. So the first year that I spent studying the works of Sri Aurobindo and the mother, coming to Sri Aurobindo and the mother, for me was pure grace, blessing. And really, it was my year of rebirth. And I feel so lucky and blessed. But there was this entire journey before that point in time. So I'd like you to share what drew you towards Sri Aurobindo and the mother. How did you come to Sri Aurobindo and the mother? Why integral yoga? And why Sri Aurobindo and the mother are so important and, avatars of the future in a certain sense, avatars of the new creation. I know I'm packaging a lot of questions
That's
into
okay.
one, but yes, how did you come to Sri Aurobindo and the mother?
I think Sri Aurobindo chose me. I had no clue. I knew Swami Vivekanand. Because I grew up in a home and got married into a home, which was Arya Samaji. So I knew a lot of others. I was ironically in US on an exchange program. And at the university, somebody said that two people need to write a paper separately, one on Swami Vivekanand and one on Sri Aurobindo. My other colleague, whose name I'm not taking, was senior to me, and she informed me that I have chosen Vivekanand and you can work on Sri Aurobindo. It was not a time of Google. It was not a time of AI. In my stride, I did some research. I wrote a paper, of which I'm very embarrassed now. I thought I'd done a good job. And when I came back to India, and we were looking for a school for our son, our firstborn, he got admission everywhere, all the top schools of Delhi. And then somebody told us that there is a school which has Sri Aurobindo's philosophy. Something in me, so I always look at it as connections. In US, to write a paper on Sri Aurobindo, to come back and to look for a school and know that there is a school. And when we came to this school, my son had already got admissions everywhere. This school said, we will test the parents. So there is a chain, but it's not going to make it easy for you. So there was also that trepidation. And my husband was very clear that he's not going to give any written exam. He had his own position and ego. I, on the other hand, said, we'll fail, but let's write. So we studied a lot more. And we read from real books. And then we gave the exam. And never looked back because we got selected. And it is through the platform of the Delhi Ashram. But even when I was coming to Sri Aurobindo and reading a lot on Sri Aurobindo, I think the path became easy for me because I read Chachaji's, Surendranath Jauhar's books. They were easy, his humor, his life. So if I see that the nudge came in US, the nudge also came for the son's admission. But the nudge, real nudge, came from reading Chachaji's books. because there his relationship with the mother.
Right. It's one of my favorites as well. Yes.
It was simple, it was
Right.
easy, it was unpretentious. It was so joyful for a man to say, I have lost a lot of wealth, but I've gained my soul. So I think that seeker in me. So who chooses who? Am I on that path or am I being held on that path? I marvel at the grace that I can be part of this path. I'm a very, very small part, but I'm there because I'm held. I'm held with a lot of love, a lot of difficulties which get resolved. And even now, when I travel anywhere in the world, I seek a Sri Aurobindo center. It's not just Delhi and Auroville. Even when I'm in the US, I go to centers there. It's strange, I was in Lithuania and I discovered a center there, a small center. So sometimes, how did I come to Sri Aurobindo? I was guided by somebody who knew that I can be a better version of myself. What I can do is not. There's more to me, as I've continued saying. But it's given me not just poetry, it has given me a connect with that poetry. So when I read Savitri, I don't understand it initially. But I kept on reading. And today I have another rhythm and another meaning. So knowing Sri Aurobindo, as the mother has said, comes only by reading him in different manner. Do I know him fully? No. Am I trying? Yes. Do I pray to him to hold me more? I do. So I came to this path because this is a path which is closest to my heart. And it's given me everything. It's given me a wonderful home. It's given me wonderful family. It has given me so much that only when somebody discovers, you can't go as an academic person. Initially you do, like I wrote the paper. So I hope that answers.
Thank you. Thank you.